Content warning. Ladies and gentlemen, the following podcast is not suitable for all audiences, and viewer/listener discretion is advised. For example, if, when you just heard the term ladies and gentlemen, you immediately thought about how exclusionary it is, then it's probably best you turn this off now.
Rob's Antifungal Cream, by the way, it also cures cancer. Like, you'll get reported in the Advertising Standards Authority.
If that was a product, I'd probably put the cancer first. On the list of benefits. That's probably what I'd lead with, mate. I wouldn't go, oh, this will clear up your fungal toes. Oh, and by the way, if you've got cancer, it'll work for that and all. I'd lead with the curing cancer. Hello, welcome to Dead Men Talking with me, Rob Mulholland, and him, a fat cunt. How you doing?
Hey, I'm a little bit disappointed. I thought you were going to say something like a grotesquely rotund barrel of a piece of shit or something like that.
I'm not Russell Brand, mate. I just get to the fucking point, lad. Just keep it simple.
And don't rape women.
Yeah.
What?
Well, let's move on from that libelous accusation.
Allegedly, Russell. Allegedly, there are a lot of stories of you allegedly being an alleged sex pest.
Yeah,
and I mean,
I've not heard any of them. That's just Freddy's opinion.
Yeah, and you know what? As well, I can't see it myself.
No.
Who? Russell Brand?
Are you kidding?
You mean the man who spent his entire career dry humping audience members in the face whilst talking about spunking up their arses and admitting that he has a sex addiction? Yeah. You mean him?
The guy who dresses like a rape pirate?
Yar! I want to put me dick in your booty. Him?
Pieces of rape. So yeah, him.
Fucking long genre hypnol.
But what I'm saying is I'm not Russell Brand. I keep it simple, you know. I get direct to the point. We've got to keep our language simple. I've met a couple of our fans.
Yeah, that is.
We've got to...
Speaking of simple...
Yeah. Look, everyone I've met has been dead lovely. I met a guy the other night in a petrol station who came for a selfie, buying a 4-pack of Monster in a petrol station at half 11 at night.
Yeah, that's pretty on brand, innit?
Yeah. Lovely to meet you, mate. The most Dead Men Talking fan thing you could be doing, I think.
I did the...
Unless he was burying a corpse.
So I did the... I did the... the Mild High Club.
Yes, I'm well aware. I've been on.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dean and Amy over at the Mild High.
I did the... also shout out to Dean, who may or may not be doing a live roast at the Roast Show.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, is he really?
And I might have spoken to him about coming on here.
Oh my God, have we actually just dropped something?
Oh my God, exclusive.
Oh
I know.
My God.
Dean Coughlin on a Northwest podcast. Who would have thought? What an exclusive for us.
What? Oh my God, you've really surprised us with that.
I know. Who will we have next?
Yeah, Jamie Hutchinson again. He gets passed around podcasts like the prison bitch, doesn't he?
Mate, on Damn Daniel, it's now our strapline. It's the only podcast in the Northwest that hasn't had Jamie Hutchinson on. It's like, it's a rule now. We're not having him on.
Already plugs from Have a Word.
Yeah.
Yee, I'm in a libelous mood today.
I know. I feel like we're going to get into some fucking trouble this afternoon.
Yeah.
What have you been up to? You been doing anything fun? I did dressing like a big grape.
Someone said the other day. So I went to the pub last night, and I was in basically this outfit, but a Carhartt t-shirt, like a dark green one. And someone said, "Oh, you've come dressed as Fred Dibner," and I was fucking furious. But they make a good point.
Yeah.
I do look like I should be talking about the stoicism of cleaning a chimney.
Yeah, 100%. Either that, or you look like a door-to-door Vimto salesman.
Would they like any Vimto? Has they got children? Children bloody love Vimto, so they do.
Yeah. There's a Vimto statue in Manchester.
Is there?
Yeah, there's a statue of like a bottle of Vimto with like some grapes around it and that. It's one of Manchester's greatest exports.
Wow. Did I tell you about the statue in Preston? So
you've got art in Preston?
No.
Right.
So listen to this,
okay.
right? So Preston Town Council decided that they wanted to have a statue of a famous Prestonian.
Right.
So they whittled it down to 3. This is how unfamous Preston is for anything.
Well, it was going to be Freddy, but they didn't have enough marble.
Well, they didn't want gammons kicking off that Buddha was being.
We'll never be able to build a base to support all that bronze.
Yeah. Bloody Hinduism. Where's the statue of Jesus
Buddha's
Christ,
not
our
from
Lord and
Hinduism.
Saviour? What?
You know, Buddha's not involved in Hinduism.
He actually is involved.
Involved?
Yeah.
What do you mean involved? Well,
Yeah,
he's not the guy.
It's a crossover. It's like a Marvel universe.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
It's like when the critic went on The Simpsons.
Him, Jesus, and the Prophet Muhammad all team up to fight.
Right. Russell Brand.
Non-believing Russell Brand. And then there's a scene where Buddha and the Prophet Muhammad and Russell Brand's got Jesus and he's doing the and they're going, I don't know which one's which. I can't tell. I don't know which one to shoot.
Yeah. Russell Brand shagged Buddha's granddaughter, rang him up. Hey?
That was so funny, that.
Yeah, it was the best thing Russell Brand's ever done.
Yeah. But after that, the BBC saw their arses, and ever since then
Has ruined the BBC.
Oh, he ruined the BBC.
Yeah,
Literally ruined the BBC.
Like, you cannot work with the BBC now. Like, I did one thing with the BBC once. I did a rap battle thing with them, right? And like they bought this rap battle event. Basically, they were like, we buy the rights to this, we'll put it out.
Yeah, and then I saw the edited version that they put out. They might as well not bothered,
mate. So we had.
It's like buying the rights to Reservoir Dogs, but then only showing a video of them having a lovely meal at the start.
Yeah, it's like making
nothing else.
Making Naked Martin the movie, but everyone's fully clothed for the whole thing.
Yeah. It's Reservoir Dogs, but there's none of the bank robbery or the bit of the thing. It's just
a man dancing.
It's just at the beginning. That's Pulp Fiction. It's just.
No, he's dancing when he goes to cut him. You know, when he's slicing him up.
It's not even that. It's just the bit at the beginning where they're talking about how I don't tip.
Yeah.
That's just the bit. He goes, I don't tip, and he goes, oh, you should. And he goes, I just never do.
Credits roll.
Yeah, the end.
Yeah. So like they had a meeting with Wee Man, the guy who like ran those rap battle stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, like he had a meeting with the BBC when they were first like buying the rights.
Yeah.
And in the meeting, one of the producers said, "We're dead keen to have rap battles. We love them. We love what you're doing." But due to BBC rules, right, within the rap battles, we're not allowed to show anything that is either offensive or insulting.
Right.
And Wee Man was like, are you sure you've seen a rap battle? Because that's literally the whole thing. It's making offensive and insulting things rhyme. That's the whole point.
Mate, one of my favourite fucking things was, so you know the Live at the Apollo?
Yeah.
So
I've heard of it. I've seen it on telly. That's where my contact with Live at the Apollo was very much ended.
So when Laura Lex went on Live at the Apollo...
Yeah, shout out, Laura.
Right, like she listens to this.
I know, but I like Laura. She's a good comic. You know?
It's Brighton connection, innit?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So she was on Live at the Apollo, right? And she's got a routine about Lush, right?
Yeah.
But she's not allowed to say the word Lush.
Yeah.
So go and find it.
Other bath bombs are available.
Exactly, right? So if you Google like Laura Lex Live at the Apollo or whatever, you'll see her going, so I was walking past this shop and it's like a very famous smelly shop where they sell lots of smelly things for baths and shampoos and things.
The fucking curry house.
It's like, for the love of God, just let the woman say Lush. Do you know what I mean?
It's so much like you spend so much more time thinking about it. Yeah. If you don't just get told the word.
Yeah.
It's so much more like incongruous in EastEnders where they're like, I'll have a lager, please.
Yeah.
Like, which one? It's like a nana going in Starbucks asking for a coffee.
Exactly.
You need to narrow it down.
It's because they'll just it's so petty that they'll all kick off. Body Shop will start moaning.
Body Shop can fuck off. They run a pyramid scheme.
Do they?
They run a multi-level marketing wing.
Oh,
which
right,
is just
okay.
a fucking pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
Dodgy as shit. So they're like, oh, we're dead ethical us, but we will bankrupt poor women. Fucking horrible cunts. Fuck the Body Shop.
To be fair, I don't think pyramid schemes should be illegal.
You don't think they should be illegal?
No. I think that...
But you
if you're
enjoy preying on the vulnerable.
But if you're stupid enough to think that that's a good business idea, then fuck yous.
Yeah, unfortunately, there are a lot of very stupid people.
Yeah.
You know, or like not even stupid people in multi-level marketing things. Like a lot of people get like manipulated in. I don't know. I think people should be protected a bit from that.
But what is all marketing other than manipulation?
Sure, but it's very different when you're being manipulated to buy a Twix and bankrupt yourself and everyone else you know. Those are different.
So, but is it? Is it
Yes,
really?
it is. Of course it is.
Well,
of course it is.
It's extremes, granted.
Yeah.
But, like, for example, if you look at Coca-Cola, which you've got a can of right there. Yeah. So Coca-Cola offers no nutritional value.
No.
It shouldn't really be
flavour juice.
It shouldn't even be consumable. It doesn't do anything.
I only buy it so that they kill more Nicaraguan factory workers. That's the only reason I do it. I've just got beef with Nicaragua. I really want them thinned out.
Where is Nicaragua?
Somewhere in it.
Yes, it is.
South America?
No, Central.
Oh, fuck off. That's the same thing.
Nope.
Central America isn't actually a proper continent, is it? It's only a football denomination that you get the CONCACAF. It's not actually a separate continent.
Yeah, it is.
Nah, it's not. It's North America, South America. Central America's like a... It's like how...
Central America is everything from Mexico to, like, fucking Panama.
Yeah, I'm aware of them.
Bigger than Europe.
But it's not an actual continent by itself. It's not one of the 7 continents.
Because they
haven't... It's a region of South America.
Because they haven't done enough recently. That's the problem.
Exactly. They've just been getting bitched out by America.
That's the problem. So, Costa Rica, if you want your Central America back... Fucking start inventing some stuff.
Yeah, so I was correct. Nicaragua, South America.
If you Google Nicaragua...
I'll Google it. I'll fucking Google it.
If you Google Nicaragua, it'll say Central America.
How do you spell Nicaragua? This is going to be the issue. Nicaragua.
No, it's N-I...
Oh, I got pretty close. No, I'm not following where you're going.
Yeah.
I'm not born yesterday, mate.
How many G's in Nicaragua?
I'm finishing it with an A. I want to make it very clear this is finished with an A.
Oh, like that teacher that did that thing that time?
I don't know. What do you mean? Nicaragua. It's actually North America. Nicaragua.
No, it's Central America.
It counts as North America, though.
So you were wrong about it.
I was wrong that it was South America, but I was right that Central America isn't a continent by itself.
So
we're both dumb cunts.
All I heard was that you were wrong.
And all I heard was you were a fat cunt.
Do you know how I know that?
Yeah.
Because, number one, I used to work in a travel agent, so I know where things are.
Okay.
So what? I mean, we didn't have many. We didn't have many coming in and asking to go to Nicaragua.
Yeah, I know.
You just happen to know where things are.
We were just the Central American correspondent in this estate agents in Preston.
And number two, I watched a TV program called Race Across the World, which is one of my favourite
I've seen
things.
that. Yeah.
And they did one from I think it was like Mexico City down to the bottom of Argentina.
Yeah, I've seen that program.
And
I liked it. I didn't like how clearly rigged it was. To make
absolutely.
it dramatic at the end, they're like, "Yeah, we'll just hold you all up here for a bit."
Speaking of rigged, oh my fucking tits! Have you? Oh my tits!
Oh
my tits!
And when Freddy says "oh my tits," you know it's something massive.
Oh my tits!
A fat cunt.
Have you seen any of Britain's Got Talent this year?
No, I literally never do.
Fucking hell, mate!
Right, what's gone on?
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right, it's fucking ridiculous.
It always has been.
So far there was a right. So there were these kids, right, who were skating. No, they were on scooters.
Right.
And they had some
Not
ramps. No, it's not, is it? It's not. If anything, it's just the youth being antisocial.
You are a 70-year-old man. Internally.
So, they were like 12-year-olds, and they were on scooters, and they were doing tricks, and they'd go over these ramps, and the scooter would fucking twizz round, and all the people, whoa!
Yeah.
First time they did it, right, some kid literally goes over the ramp and falls off, right? And the crowd's like, oh my God!
Yeah.
Right? And the whole thing is set up so that they let them have a go again, and they're amazing, right?
Yeah.
But when the kid falls off, right, this kid, first of all, 2 minutes later, he's doing fucking these amazing fucking tricks. Like, it's not possible that he fell off just going down the ramp, right?
Yes, it is.
Number two...
If you've ever seen any, like, skating ever, that happens.
Number two, right... Some guy comes in and picks the kid up and drags him up. They don't even do a check to see if he's all right. Honestly, look at the fucking thing of it. I'll try and find it somewhere and send it to you. They literally just pick him off like a fucking sack of shit. They pick him up off the floor and just drag him off the stage. And it's like, you can have a broken neck. So it's quite clearly set up that they'll go, we'll give you another one.
Or incompetent. Like, you always got to wonder, there might just be someone who works on the show who doesn't know what they're doing.
All right, okay. Number two, that there's a setup,
Right.
right?
Well, number 3. You've already had 2.
What do you mean 2?
You've already said 2, so this is 3.
What do you mean?
Well, you said this is your 3rd point.
Oh, no. So that was the first setup.
Right, okay.
Right.
We're now on setup B.
Setup B. Setup B. But it's like that. Do you remember that thing in school where they did the like in foreign languages or whatever, and they just play a cassette or whatever, and they'd be like numero A, and then they'd be like je suis un pamplemousse s'il vous plaît à Dakar, like that, and you'd but I am a grapefruit. Please,
I remember
thanks.
French.
Yeah.
What was your point?
Anyway, so hey, what about French? They were good, weren't they? You know where they speak French? Nicaragua.
Oh, yeah.
See, it's all coming back.
Well, there we go.
All right,
Brilliant.
So right. Second point, right. I'm in a weird mood today.
I know, you've really gone weird.
Second point is there were these 2 girls singing, right? We're 2 girls singing. We're 2 girls. We're aged about 4.
Catchy song.
Yeah, we're about 4 years old. I was singing, but we're not particularly great. But we're singing. Oh, we can never. Simon Cowell is over there. Do. And their dad was in the audience, and they do the thing where they
furiously wanking.
Finally. Give her the golden buzzer, Simon. I've not come in 4 years, Simon. I made them with 1 nut and then I saved the next one for this. Got very specific fetish, Simon. And that's to watch my 2 little girls sing a shit song, get a golden buzzer, and I'll masturbate to death. The 2 girls are average. Guys in the audience, right? Oh, Dad's in the audience. Well, Dad ends up coming on and singing. And he's like, I didn't even know. And then he turns out to be fucking class as well.
Yeah.
And it's like you go through 4 lots of fucking auditions.
The amount of producers you got to go through before you even get in the fucking building.
Exactly.
Because we both know loads of shit comedians who've tried to go on Britain's Got Talent. And some really good ones.
Yeah.
You know, who've tried to go on Britain's Got Talent. And they're always, I've asked them about it. And they spend hours waiting, then they go through producer after producer after producer before you get near it. Because basically they want to filter down to people who are either amazing or shit. They don't want people who are okay. It's a waste of time.
Have you heard the Stephen Cookson story?
I think I have.
Britain's Got Talent. So Stephen Cookson, shout out again. He doesn't listen to this. Shout out Stephen. Stephen is a very good one-liner comic.
Yeah, if you on Hot Water, he's got a video that's went absolutely massive.
Yeah. Well, here's the whole thing behind Stephen is that he's very unassuming. He looks very much like someone's dad. Do you know what I mean?
It looks like he's on a pub pool team.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. And he's very quiet, and so you don't expect him to be very good, and then he comes on, he's got some very well-written jokes.
He's like stand-up Susan Boyle.
Yes. Absolutely.
He's taking that title off Freddy.
Absolutely. But Susan Boyle had a sassiness to her, didn't she?
Sure, yeah.
She was, I am 48 years old, and that's just one side of me.
Yeah,
It doesn't even make sense, does it? Which side, Susan?
Yeah. Probably the backside, by the looks of it.
God. Listen, I might look 70 from the front, but I got a 48-year-old's ass.
Peachy.
Steve's just quiet, keeps himself to himself. Went on Britain's Got Talent, fucking slayed it, right?
Yeah.
Got a standing ovation. Simon Cowell said he was the best comedian that they've ever had on. David Walliams called him the future of British comedy.
I mean, what would he know? But yeah. Fuck David Williams.
Yeah, David Williams called him the future of British comedy, by which he meant that he was looking forward to seeing him black up in a racist show sometime soon. Holy fuck, does Come Fly With Me and Little Britain not hold up today?
Oh, it's bad juju.
Yeah,
that's one of the characters.
I was going to say, doesn't she run the coffee shop?
No, she runs the bank.
That would honestly be a Little Britain character.
Yeah,
I'm not even fucking messing.
It's one of those where that's barely an exaggeration.
Do you remember when Matt Lucas and David Williams dressed up as Chinese school children and just went, Martin Clunes, Martin Clunes? Amazing.
Yeah.
Or even on Little Britain when they had fat fighters and whatever that Indian woman said, they were like, "Oh, you stink of curry" or whatever. And that was, and people were like, "Oh, that's so funny."
Chinese character called Ting Tong, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not problematic at all.
There's a very lazy African woman whose whole bit is she's just lazy.
It might
be
come
a
fly
fella.
with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's also very religious as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
All seems fine.
However, they are both white, posh, well-educated, middle-class people. And so now they are, what are they both doing now? Oh, yes, of course. They're both judges of the 2 biggest talent shows in the UK.
Yeah.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
That makes sense, because, it's fine.
Can't get cancelled if you went to the same school as everyone who runs telly.
Exactly.
Fine.
Exactly. Yeah. I honestly, people talk about, like... like Jim Davidson and Chubby Brown and stuff. They go, it was a different time, the 70s. And it's like, it kind of was. Do you know what I mean? But this is like 2008.
Yeah, but like the early 90s were a different time as well. It was a different world back then, man. No one gave a shit. Anyway, Stephen Cookson.
Anyway, sorry, I was just saying, it's not like David Williams writes children's books or anything like that. That'd be fucking weird, wouldn't it?
Imagine reading,
Imagine a Jim Davidson children's book.
The boy who went home to where he belonged.
The little lad that went back to where he fucking came from.
Fuck off home, Spot. It's Mr. Illegal.
The tiger that she came for tea, but it was some of that foreign muck, so he fucked off home.
Don't marry my daughter.
The very hungry for benefits caterpillar. Why are we not making these?
Right. We've got enough business plans on the go. We're still working on WeBuyAnyKid.com. So,
Why are we not making racist children's books?
All right, we'll put that on the fucking list. Put it on the list. We'll do racist children's books next.
Thank you. Well, they've got to learn sometime.
Right, Stephen Cookson.
Stephen Cookson absolutely smashes it. Anyway, future British comedy. Standing ovation, blah, blah, blah. It never gets heard. Never gets it. Never sees the light of day.
It's mad,
and you know why it never saw the light of day? Because
Stephen's Jewish.
They already had. They already had too many comedians on.
Yeah.
And they just thought that his personality or whatever was the least
wasn't marketable.
No, and so they got rid. Never saw the light of day.
Yeah, it's not a talent show. It's not about who's the most talented.
Did you hear about Russell Arathun?
I didn't. I did. I spoke to Russell about this, but yeah, go for it.
Right, okay, so here's another story. This is why Britain's Got Talent is fucking shite. And every year, do you know what? Every year they fucking get in touch with me at least 2 or 3 times to ask me to do it.
They've never asked me.
Well, I always go, oh, really?
No, I don't think...
I think that says more about you than them, to be honest.
I've had like a preliminary email once, but like I think my reply was curt enough they've not bothered.
So every time they get in touch with me and they go, oh, we love the stuff that you do, we love it, we love it. I always go, specifically which bits would I do on television?
Just do me a favour, before you put me on ITV, just Google the phrase Freddy Quinne trans and then get back to me.
I wrote a one-liner the other day that's going to get me in loads of trouble.
Brilliant.
Do you want to hear this?
No.
Okay.
I want to hear your story.
Do you want to hear my one-liner? It is very funny.
Go on then.
So my girlfriend keeps having loads of nosebleeds, and I keep telling her, babe, you need to stop pissing me off. And for those of you that are listening to that, I did a little picking mime to sell it, and then I changed it into a fist when I said pissing me off, which is really going to sell the joke.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that one.
Brilliant.
Anyway, so...
welcome to Freddy's new material gig.
Imagine doing that on Britain's Got Talent.
You wouldn't get through the door. Oh, it's not that big. No, So, Russell Arathun.
He goes on stage, right? Now, Russell, for those of you that haven't seen him or worked with him, he is a gay comic who is quite flamboyantly sort of in your face and
he's
rude. He's camp rude. Sort of Julian Clary.
He's not, but he's not like that. extremely camp. But he's a gay lad who'll make some cheeky innuendos about being a gay guy. You know, he's a little bit camp.
Totally.
You're making him out like he's a full drag queen.
He's not a full drag queen, but his act is...
a little bit of sass.
His act is sassy, innuendos and stuff like that. Anyway, obviously, you can't do jokes about bumming each other on Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah.
So they were like, look, we want to have you on the show or whatever. But you can't do your shit. And they were like, well, he was like, well, look, I mean, that's my stuff. They were like, no, you need to write some clean stuff, but don't worry about it because we want you. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not about the act, it's about you. We've not had this kind of person before. And they managed to convince him, as they do.
Yeah, they're very good at that shit.
Oh, they're great at convincing. They're great at telling you what you want to hear.
Yeah.
So they get in touch, you know, they make sure he knows that, you know, he has to write some clean stuff. Anyway, he writes some clean stuff. He's not really done it many times before. Goes on stage, does his clean stuff. Wouldn't you know, fucking dies on his arse.
Yeah.
Like, it is...
He's doing new material on a massive stage in a weird environment.
With everything to lose.
Yeah. And it's set up to be bad for comedy.
Yeah, exactly.
You're following some fucking juggler. You know, it's not great. Like, there's a massive high-ceilinged room. I can see there's going to be loads of things working against the stand-up.
Exactly. Yeah. And then off the top of that, to have to do some new material that's completely at odds with the kind of person that you are.
Yeah.
And the sort
it's not
of
just
stuff
even new material, it's doing a whole new persona, essentially, isn't it?
Starting again, basically, from scratch. It's a big ask. Ask. Anyway... dies on his arse.
Yeah. As we all would.
Horrific. Yeah. Boo. You know, the judges are. Yeah, you're the worst thing ever. You know. So he goes off stage. He's understandably quite gutted.
Yeah.
So he's sat there, and they go, oh, "Before you go, we just need you to have a chat with this fucking woman, right, or whatever." And this woman's got a clipboard, and she's like, "Yeah, we're just, you know, just so you can go. Yeah, we just got your name here. Yep. And how'd you feel after the show?" Doing it really nonchalantly, you know what I mean? Like, "Yeah, you feeling all right? Yeah." And then Russell is smart enough to work out that this isn't just some fucking runner doing admin. This is the show's psychologist.
Right.
So what he does is he goes, they're like, yeah, you're all right. Yeah. And he goes, no, I'm not all right. I'm going to kill myself. And she's like, what? And he goes, yeah, if this airs, I'm going to go out, I'm going to go home, and I'm going to kill myself.
Yes, Ross.
And
what a fucking legend.
She literally, apparently, just put a cross next to his name and went, well, I hope you feel better soon. And then got up and left.
Yes.
Also,
what a win. What a great way to get...
That's why ITV have so much fucking blood on their hands.
Yeah.
What's that? You're going to kill yourself? Well, I guess we can't use you, but best of luck with this show.
Yeah, at least, you know, they didn't use him, but yeah, that's the end of the conversation. It's like, you know, try not to. But,
yeah. Hope things look up for you soon.
I tell you what would be amazing, right, to do on Britain's Got Talent, right?
Yeah.
So you spend years learning to sword swallow, right? Get dead good at it. So you got like an act, so you can do it like massive broadsword.
In my head, where this is going is a big dildo.
No. Yeah. Will you please get your head out of the gutter? Why would you think about a big dildo?
Lush.
Why would you think about a big dildo on this show?
I think it's probably because I have watched Chekhov's Gun twice since it was put up on the Discord server, and I'm scarred for life, as is she.
Yeah. No, so you learn to sword swallow, right? I'm doing it with an actual sword when I get there, right? So you get through all the producers, you get on stage, you're in front of Amanda Holden and all that. Yeah. And they're like, right, what's the... I'm Rob, I'm a sword swallower, and my nan's dying of cancer, because you got to do something, you know.
I'm a sword swallower, and my nan's dying.
Something like that. Something like that. You've got to come up with something, haven't you, to sell it? Like, otherwise they don't get you on.
The only thing I can't swallow is my grief.
Yeah. But then... Right, when they go, right,
speaking of... Tell you what, the diagnosis, that was tough to swallow.
So when they go, like, right, do you want to... Right, go on then, do your act. Just look Amanda Holden dead in the eyes. And just go, you did this to me. And then Harry Carey.
Oh, really?
Just kill yourself on stage and forever change all of those judges' lives.
Oh, wow.
Just changes, like, the arc of their whole life, because they're going to be like... change their whole relationship.
I think
maybe not Amanda Holden, because she is a cold, dead psychopath.
I think it's very naive that you think that they would do anything more than a 15-minute break, mop your blood
they
up.
just sweep me off the stage.
yeah.
Put me off.
Yeah.
They bring someone on to go, I dreamed a dream of times gone by.
Yeah. There'd be some dance troupe slipping in your fucking small intestines.
Maybe that's what happened to the scooter kid. That's why he went down the ramp and skidded.
Exactly, mate. They would not give the tiniest of fucks because it isn't about that.
Nah.
I actually think that the reason that Britain's Got Talent has stopped being cool, same with the X Factor,
It never was cool.
Is no, but you used to like
Had
so
a bit more cachet. Cool is not the right
do you remember
word.
when Signature did it and George Sampson?
No.
And so George Sampson was that little 14-year-old dancer. He was pretty cool. He did Singing in the Rain, smashed it.
Not cool. Like
Signature was the Michael Jackson guy, and then the guy coming on brushing, and then he sort of dances, and they do like a little Indian like.
Sounds real cool, man. Real cool.
It was cool.
Yeah.
That was when there was genuinely interesting, talented people on Britain's Got Talent.
We're like 9 series in. All the talented people have been found.
This is it. There's no talented people left.
No, it's all the people who've been putting it off for ages. You're just going,
Yeah, it's Britain's Got Mediocrity.
It's whoever's career has not gone well
And
for the entire time it's been on.
This brings me to the final fucking reason why Britain's Got Talent is a fix.
Yeah.
So there was a woman who came on, not from Britain. She's from Brooklyn, America.
Yeah, not having that.
Yeah, have that in a children's book.
Yeah, bloody, get right bloody back. Back to Brooklyn with you.
Get this, right? Right, so first of all, she's not from the UK.
Yeah.
Her name is Lauren Aldred. Now, do you recognise that name?
Lauren Aldred. No.
No. Okay. Have you ever seen The Greatest Showman?
No.
You've never seen The Greatest Showman?
Why are you looking at me like that? Why would I watch The Greatest Showman?
So there is a song in The Greatest...
Isn't that the Lady Gaga thing?
No, that's A Star Is Born,
right,
which is also fucking class. Well, The Greatest Showman is class.
You have the entertainment taste of like a 50-year-old single mum.
No, A Star Is Born with, well, for a start, it's a reiteration of A Star Is Born. It's been going years and years. But the one with Lady Gaga, who I'm actually a big fan of as an actress. I think she's quite good.
That's a weird opinion.
What do you mean? I think she's talented, Lady Gaga.
Did you see her in that House of Gucci?
No.
Right, well, I've only seen like a little clip of it, but
it's dreadful.
Mate, it's so funny because like all the interviews about House of Gucci, like Lady Gaga's like, oh, she's treating it like she's like Daniel Day-Lewis. She's like, oh, I went full method, right?
Yeah.
Hardest thing I've ever done. It was an ordeal, right? I was like in this character, really feeling her pain and all this. And then you see a clip of the film and she's like, I'm making the pasta, just like my mama used to make her. And it's like, nah, you ain't Daniel Day-Lewis, mate.
No, you've seen too many Dolmio adverts.
It's fucking ridiculous. It's proper like, hey, I'm an Italiano lady.
Hey, Luigi, Mario, come in for your spaghetti.
Yeah. Oh, no, the bowels are taking me.
I want to watch this now. Really want to watch it. What was I going to say? Anyway, right, so Greatest Showman, right? There's a song in Greatest Showman called Never Enough, right? And it says...
It's about you at a buffet.
Big fat cunt.
That's how it opens. So it's a huge song with it. It's one of the biggest songs in the film, right? And it's the moment when the guy that P.T.S. Barnum is cheating on with his wife, she's talking about how she's never going to be enough to be his main bitch, basically.
Right.
But she's doing it on a stage, and it's this singer that P.T. Barnum's taken around, and it's a huge song, right? You know, all the shine of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough to me. You know, the never enough.
Yeah, no, I get it. Ironically, this is more than enough for me.
Anyway, huge song, right? And that was the song that Lauren Aldred did on Britain's Got Talent. Smashed it. Yeah. Except Lauren Aldred is the person that sung it in The Greatest Showman.
Ah, what? So she's already been in the film?
It was her song. She sung it in the film.
Oh, was she like the voice of it and someone else was lip-syncing it?
Yeah. So basically, it's like, oh, you
At
mean
least do another song, innit?
But it's like, you mean to tell me
that is no perfect. It's exactly like the movie.
You mean to tell me that the woman that sung Never Enough in The Greatest Showman is singing it again and is really, well, that.
Next up on Britain's Got Talent, we've got Paul McCartney.
It's baffling.
But I kind of get it from her point. She's never been famous herself, despite having this great voice that they use for films.
Fuck her. Fuck it. She's fit as well. She's really fit. She's
all right,
beautiful.
now I'm into it.
Yeah. Do you know what? Someone went on.
Let's have a little check. You keep talking. I'm just gonna judge your assessment on that.
So what do you mean judge my assessment? You not trust me whether or not to say whether or not a woman's gorgeous?
Yeah, she's pretty fit.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
So. And there's loads of kick-off about it.
Yeah. There's a lot of like stories here.
So
there's a guy here complaining that he was a pawn in this. He was like saying he's complained to the Scottish Sun, bastards, that he was stitched up on Britain's Got Talent because like she was on and she won, not him. It's like maybe you were just shit, mate.
Yeah.
Like
Imagine if you were going to go on and sing Never Enough, and then you see the woman that sung it in the film.
You're like,
it's like,
fucking
one
hell.
before you.
Yeah,
You're like, I'm not. I'm gonna. I think I'm just gonna go home, innit? But yeah, fucking insane. You know, there's one who went on X Factor, and she was the woman who sung, the Meatloaf song, "When You Hold Me Like This." It's all coming back to me now. Yeah,
right.
She did the female bit in that.
Right.
You know,
They had Rowena from the Happy Mondays on as well.
Those are ones where I'm like, look, I think that's too much. Like, because if you've already professionally sung, you're kind of out of it.
Well, if you're a pub singer, that's professional singing.
It's not, is it, though?
You're getting paid.
No, it's not professional singing.
You get paid to do some pub singing.
It's absolutely not. And do you know what? If there's any pub singers in, I respect what you do.
We're not at a gig.
In, like in our group.
Right. Good save.
Good save, thank you. If there's any pub singers in our community.
Community is a strong word
then,
for this barrel full of cunts we've got.
I would say that you're not a professional singer. Okay. You're a singer, but you're not a professional. If you sing at Butlins, that's not professional singing, is it?
Well, if you get paid to sing, you are technically a professional singer.
No.
Okay.
No, you're not really, though, are you? That's like saying if you get paid to do comedy, you're a professional comedian.
I mean, yeah.
No, because there's a lot of people that get paid to do comedy that get paid 15 quid.
Sure, like if you're getting paid enough to make a living.
I don't know, mate.
If you can live off that 15 quid, congrats, you're a professional. And there's a lot of comedians out there who are making that claim, mate.
Yeah, I just need a rich girlfriend to prop you up.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
Hey-oh! Yeah, mate.
But yeah, I don't know. I just also don't care. Like, it doesn't. Who gives a fuck who wins Britain's Got Talent? Like, let her have a go.
There was
she's good at singing and she's fit. Let her win. I don't know what else we want.
But she doesn't need it.
Well, she does, clearly. Otherwise, she wouldn't be doing it.
Nah, mate. They've set it up. They've set it up because they know now that there's no talented ones left.
There's definitely no good singers left. They've done enough singing shows now where, like, if you're on a series of, like, a singing talent show now, you are, at best, the 500th best singer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's very much now like being an 18-year-old footballer in London without a club. It's like, there's so much fucking scouting there that would have picked you up.
There might be a chance that you're Jamie Vardy.
Yeah.
But it's fucking unlikely.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah. Really, you're going to be Jamie who works at Subway. That's going to be your fucking thing.
Yeah. You might get a non-league team.
Here's the thing, right? So, obviously, if you've not made it as a footballer by 18, it's not going to happen for you.
Very unlikely. There are examples of it happening, but they're very rare.
If you've not made it as a singer, right, with all these talent shows, and your whole thing isn't that you're an artist, the whole thing is that you sing...
If you're just a singer, you're not like a singer-songwriter musician.
You just sing Whitney Houston's fucking I Want to Dance with Somebody or whatever.
You want someone else to write you a song to sing.
What age is it you over the hill?
Oh, like in pop music, it's like 20.
No, I think 30. I think 30 now is that's if it's not happened to you at 30, it's not going to happen.
The only chance you have at that point after 30, I think you've got to go a bit more niche. You've got to be like a jazz singer or do like blues, or do something a bit more genre.
Yeah.
You're not going to be
like when,
a mainstream pop hit.
Like when Puddle's Pity Party was just a normal fucking tall guy and he didn't get any success, and then he dressed as a clown and everyone went, well, he's the greatest singer that ever lived.
Yeah, like you got to do something like that. You got to be like a bit more Jamie Cullum. You know, you can't.
Who's that?
He's just like a little jazzy pop singer.
Oh, is he?
Shit. Yeah, but you know, that sort of thing. You got to appeal to the mums a bit more. If you're a bloke, I think you can get away with it a bit older because you could have a bit of salt and pepper hair and be a bit charming.
Steve Brookstein.
Yeah, that's not a great career marker, is it? He's just like fucking complaining about vaccines on Twitter now. That's all he does.
Is he?
Yeah, he's one of them.
He's
gone real west.
He's got Matt Letizia.
Mate, he's gone full Lettice. Never go full Lettice. Right.
Oh my God. For those of you that don't get that reference, Matt Letizia was a football player who only famously ever played for Southampton.
And like one of the best players ever. I love Matt Letizia.
Not one of the best players ever. That's nonsense.
Wildly.
He was
in
one
terms
of the
talent,
most enjoyable players to watch of 90s Premier League, basically.
It was incredible.
Which, to be fair, is a low fucking bar because in terms of flair players...
90s Premier League was amazing. Don't dare slander 90s football.
because Leeds were in it.
Yeah, we were, yeah.
So... he's now, for some reason, and he's a football pundit. Occasionally he goes on...
Not really anymore.
Not really anymore. He lost his Soccer Saturday job, and now he sits on Twitter.
And InfoWars has gone bankrupt, so that's his main source of income gone now.
Really?
No, like InfoWars has gone bankrupt, but like that is where he'd be headed now, isn't it?
Mate, he... so basically, he sits on Twitter now, and he's like, I don't think the war in Ukraine's happening.
Mate, no, it was so funny, that tweet. So, like, what he put was like, they lied to us about, like, the mainstream media lied to us about something that the mainstream media lied about. Fair enough, you know. It's like, the mainstream media lied about this. Then he's like, so how do we know these images of, like, war crimes coming out of Ukraine are real? It's like, mate, it's not quite the same thing, is it?
Also, as well, there's loads of Ukrainians literally live streaming their houses being blown up.
Yeah, go on TikTok.
Yeah,
if you want, you know, search Ukraine, hashtag Ukraine in TikTok, you will see hundreds of thousands of people live streaming those war crimes happening now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not hard to pick up on. You don't need to. Don't trust the mainstream media. But fucking look.
This is what drives me insane about fucking conspiracy theorists like him. So I genuinely do believe that the mainstream media lie to us about loads of things and that they should be held accountable.
100%. And there are definitely like really shady links between people in power and money and influence and control.
Do you know what I've always thought was mad? Right. Yeah. So you know how if you've got a product, right? Let's say you've got
WeBuyAnyKid.com.
No. Let's say it's a proper...
What's not proper about WeBuyAnyKid.com?
Exactly. Or racist children's books. A Tiger that came to tea and it was that foreign book. So right, let's say you've got Rob's anti-fungal cream.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Rob's...
if anything, I'm pro-fungal, but you know...
Are you?
Yeah, I love a bit of fungus.
Okay, just so your psoriasis doesn't feel left out.
Yeah, exactly.
Rob's antifungal cream, right? And you're marketing it. Now, you can only market it based on the truth. You can't go, Rob's antifungal cream, it cures cancer, and every time you smear it on your foot, women will flock to try and fucking sit on your face, like Lynx did.
Yeah.
You can't do that because it's against the rules. And so if you try doing it, if you print it and put it on Rob's antifungal cream, by the way, it also cures cancer, like you'll get reported and the Advertising Standards Authority.
If that was a product, I'd probably put the cancer first on the list of benefits. That's probably what I'd lead with, mate. I wouldn't go, this will clear up your fungal toe. Oh, and by the way, if you've got cancer, it'll work for that and all. I'd lead with the curing cancer.
Yeah. You start with your strongest bit, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
You start with your strongest bit because what some people do is they'll look at the fungal bit.
I don't need fungal cream. This cancer's fucking killing me though. I wish there was something for this.
This cancer's. That's what a lot of them do say. Yeah. That's what a lot of them do say.
Bloody hell, this brain tumour's killing me.
Oh, God. Anyone got any paracetamol?
Or fungal cream, ideally.
Listen, if I'm going out, I don't want to go out with gammy toenails. You know, we were going to have an open coffin, but sadly, weird gammy toe stuck out. So, basically, you can't put that on a fucking advertising board because the Advertising Standards Authority will get in touch with you.
That claim?
Yeah, and you'll go no, right, and then you get fined £1 bajillion, and then that's the end of that, right? Why aren't we doing the same thing with newspapers?
Yeah, no, yeah. Well, no, because what happens with the newspapers is, like, when there's an official complaint, they're made to print a retraction.
Yeah, and they
always go, well, they've printed the story on the front page. They'll be like, Freddy Quinne is a nonce, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, a few weeks later, they'll print a clarification where we go, sorry, Freddy Quinne is a serial nonce. But not like, the correction will be tiny on like page 19.
Yeah.
Whereas the headline is, there was talk of making a rule where it had to be as prominent as the story, which I think would sort a lot of this shit out. But the problem is the government don't want to upset the papers that are going to report on them.
And why might that be?
Yeah, because they're their mates.
Exactly.
And, like, that's how they, get in power and everything, innit?
And the thing is, as well, for me, is that nowadays, obviously, no one buys a newspaper anymore. That's weird.
Yeah.
Like, so all of it...
If you've got a paper newspaper, you are an old man who is going to drink all day.
Yeah. Or you own a chippy.
Or you drive a white van and you need something to put on the dashboard.
Or you've got a new puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally the only four reasons
that's
that
your demographics.
Ever buy one.
To be fair, like, racist old nanas still buy the mail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where we need to advertise the children's books.
There we go. Make them fucking kill it, mate. In the back of the Express, they would fly. They would genuinely fly. We would make a fucking fortune. We'll call them Common Sense Kids Books. Cutting through the PC wokeness.
British books for British children, all right.
Yeah.
So anyway... Spot the dog in between all these bloody Asians. Do you know what I mean? Like defo.
Where's Wally? Where he fucking shouldn't be. Where's Waleed?
Where's Waleed?
It's just a fucking detention centre.
Oh dear God. I can't even remember what I was going to fucking say.
Something about the press.
Oh yeah. So like, my point is it's all done for clicks nowadays. Mm-hmm. It's all clickbait. So the only way that they make money is by sensationalising a headline, and then you click on it and you go, ooh, and then they go, oh, well, not really. Yeah. But you clicked on it by then, they've got their ad revenue.
Mate, I got done by like the lamest bit of fucking clickbait the other day. It was like, Ian Wright makes startling claim about Leeds United's form, right? And I'm like,
really?
I'm like, oh, I like Ian Wright. I'm like, why is he normally, like, him and Leeds, we get on quite well. He's like got a bit.
Why has he turned against us?
Well, I was like, what's right? Yeah. And it was just like, the confession was, Leeds have got quite good form at the moment after winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Wow.
And I was like, fair play, clickbait.
Yeah.
You win this round.
You cheeky little fuckers.
Yeah, fucking got me on that one.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, like, it works. That's the annoying thing, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's always like, they do it with Man United, so they go, Portuguese ace to leave at the end of the season, and you go, God, Ronaldo. And then you...
Sorry, no, not making those jokes today. Nope.
And then you... and then you click on it, and it's the Portuguese ace that's the fucking sous chef in the kitchens or whatever. And it's like, nah, mate. Yeah. Nah, you cheeky fuckers. Yeah. You're dying to, aren't you?
Yeah, it's so hard not to.
No, well, don't.
I'm not going to.
Be the bigger man.
I'm being the bigger man.
Be the bigger man. Mm-hmm. Hey, guess what? I went for a pint yesterday. I went out drinking. I went out drinking with my other half and my parents. And I don't really go out drinking with my parents especially, but we went for a few pints. A lot of places were closed because I live villagey and they haven't heard of bank holidays. And I went into a pub that is possibly the worst pub I've ever been in my entire fucking life.
Okay.
So I went in. It was called the Longton Arms in Walmer Bridge. And you know what? I'm shouting it out. I don't even fucking care. Right?
Come at me, Longton Arms.
Well, they don't have internet or Wi-Fi there, so best luck. They also don't have any other option other than to pay in cash.
Yeah, if they got one of those signs where like, no Wi-Fi, bloody talk to each other, that sort of thing.
Well, like a Samuel Holt pub.
Yeah, oh, mate, fucking no. It's Sam Smith.
Sam Smith. Yeah.
Sam Smith's pubs get
fucked. No swearing, there might be ladies present. Fuck off.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
No social media, talk to each other. Or how about, I have my fucking pint the way I fucking want.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
Anyway, right, we get in. The place is tiny, right? There's nobody in. It's not been updated since the 60s.
It sounds class so far.
There's 3 bottles of wine that are half opened and drunk with people's names on them that were last here, and she's saving the wine in their spaces.
Yeah, we used to do that for the regulars in our pub when I worked there. You know when I told you about the Brain Trust? Them lot? They would, because the cheapest way to get pissed was to buy a bottle of white wine, then have it as pints of wine and soda through the day. So they'd all just buy a bottle of white wine and have it in the fridge with their name on. And I was like, that's how you knew someone was a proper alky when they started buying the white wines on happy hour.
Fucking hell almighty.
Yeah.
Well, we saw one customer who brought a bottle of wine in with him. That was the only person that we saw that was a customer, apart from us. Came in with his own bottle of red wine.
Amazing.
And sat and drunk it with the barmaid was in her 70s, right? Looked like a serial killer. She had fucking tipping point on, and she had 2 cats that were just roaming throughout the...
This pub sounds incredible.
This was a tiny pub.
Like,
right?
I just don't get what your beef with this pub is. It sounds amazing.
I'm sat, and she's talking to us. The barmaid's talking at all 4 of us, but none of us want to speak to her. And she's talking to us about how hard it's been, right? And she says we can't get people in here no more. I think it's COVID. And I'm like, I think it's fucking shit in here. That's what. Do you mean it's COVID? Everyone else is ram, you daft bitch. There's no fucking internet. There's nothing on TV. The whole place stinks of shit. You got your 2 mongy cats going around humping shit, and there's no pissing music here. And you're saying it's so right. Then she started talking about her cats, right? And she says, I've lost 3 cats in the last 3 years. She goes, they keep getting run over on the road like this. And so I'm like fucking biting my lip, right? And she goes, same place every time as well. And I fucking lose it, right? And I'm like laughing into my fucking pint. And she's there going, my daughters have been so upset. We just keep losing so many cats. And I'm fucking out. She goes, we don't let these cats out anymore. She goes, I'm running out of space where to bury them. And I'm like, fucking, we're the only ones in this pub, right? And I'm fucking howling laughing at how this woman's talking to me about her fucking cat massacre, right? Then my other half find a fingernail in her pint.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah,
like bitten off, or like a fake one that's fallen off? Is it like a bitten?
No. It was like a bitten off fingernail.
Oh.
It's absolutely horrific.
That's real bad.
So here's the thing, right? She took it to the bar.
That.
She took it to. She'd had a couple of sips.
Yeah.
She took it to the bar. She went, I think there's something in this, and she knew it was a fingernail, but she didn't want to say.
Yeah.
She said, I think there's something in this, and the woman goes, oh. She goes, I don't know what that is. And my girlfriend's like, oh yeah, I don't know. Like trying to be polite, and she goes, it's not something you've eaten, is it? And my girlfriend, no. It's not something that I've eaten. Because at that point, she's like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, just fucking pour me another pint.
Yeah.
Just pour another pint.
Yeah. Can't understand why we're not getting people in.
Yeah.
Tell you what, them cats are fucking killing themselves on purpose.
To be fair,
that's what they're doing. They're making a run for it.
When I was boozing, this sounds like my perfect pub.
Oh, and there was one.
I love this.
There was one picture as well.
Yeah.
And it was a massive big canvas picture of an old man who'd clearly died.
Yeah.
Like the fucking husband or whatever.
Yeah.
And his face was just like granite. And he was just staring disapprovingly at everyone that came in. It was fucking... It's so weird.
Sounds great.
I'll take you. You can come if you want.
Like, it sounds brilliant. Like, I love fucking weird old people pubs.
This is the weirdest pub I've ever been in.
Yeah, I really like sketchy pubs. Like,
I tell you what we'll do. I mean, I know you're not drinking, but if you come for a pint...
Yeah, because I'll go for a pop. I imagine they've got an array of non-alcoholic beers.
No, they have one beer on tap because that's the only one that sells.
Yeah. I'll have a lime and soda.
You'll have lime.
Can I have a lime and water, please?
Mate, honestly, we'll have to get in. We'll film a little snippet for the Patreons.
Sure.
It's called the Longton Arms. Yeah. It's so bleak.
I am well into this. I'm well up for it. Let's fucking go. Let's go show the barmaid some videos.
Mate, should be in some of them.
She might.
Jesus Christ.
Do you want to see some of what we got sent in?
Please tell me it's squash cats on the A52.
No, it's not, I'm afraid. We've got some real strong stuff today.
Yay!
We'll start off.
Filth.
We'll start off with one which I think is one of the best examples of dramatic tension I've ever seen.
Okay, it's Freddy's waistband.
Right.
Let's have a look. Okay, so let me describe what's happening, because often I watch this.
Yeah.
I listen to it when I'm out, and so I always want to fucking describe. Sure. So what we have here is what looks like a mousetrap.
Yeah, it looks like it, 'cause it is.
What also looks like a man with his cacks down.
Yeah. So.
And he's going to stick his dick. He's going to stick the tip of his dick is going to the mousetrap.
Look how tense it is.
The tip of his dick is going towards the mousetrap. Oh!
Look at the shape of the head of his dick right now.
Oh my God.
It's so brutal, isn't it?
Oh my God. So basically, he taps his dick on the mousetrap. The mousetrap goes over and squashes his dick into oblivion.
Yeah, like really, really fucks it up.
His dick looks like a comma.
It looks like a tadpole sort of shape now, isn't it? It's got that weird kink in the middle of it. But I do think the first part of this...
the rest of his shaft is a subordinate clause.
Such a fucking teacher joke.
It's a great joke, that.
Look, right, here's the thing I've been wanting to try since I first saw this video, right? I think like the audio on this can probably be improved, right?
What, are you trying to... Is this Jaws? Dun. Oh, that's funny.
Hold on, where does it start?
Oh, God. Do you know what, as well, as you can hear from that slap of the mousetrap, this isn't your fucking bargain basement B&M Bargains 95p mousetrap.
No, this is that is a good point.
This is your industrial fucking inner city rat mousetrap.
This is a rat trap, I think. It's much bigger than a mousetrap.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
It's like, if you look at like that lever is like as big as his dick. It's a fucking brutal rat trap.
Yeah.
And like, it looks like damage down here. I don't think this is the first time he's done this.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. It's just did it. I also think the Psycho music might be good for this. If anyone wants to like re-edit these, like let us know. You know, pop them in the Discord. We'll see.
Oh yeah. It's the way he goes, like, oh, that really hurt.
Well, yeah, I bet it did. I bet it did sting a bit.
Jeez.
Look how deep it is into it.
How much to do that?
Man, like, we've got to talk like life-changing money, because I might life-change my dick.
Yeah.
It's like, I think it'll recover, but like, it's not going to be a fun few weeks, is it?
Oh, yeah, mate. If something goes wrong here, the best you can hope for is fucking competing as an American swimmer.
Yeah. Yeah, like, someone's about to win a bronze medal. But, to be fair, this isn't the worst.
The tryouts for Penn State.
This isn't the worst dick video we got sent this week. Someone sent a message. Did you see I put it in the Discord? I put a screenshot of the message someone sent us. They said, just before you click this video, just be warned, it contains a guy cutting his own cock off, so I don't know if you're going to want to use that.
How?
And I was like, thank you for the warning. I don't want to see that. No.
Do you know what? You've just reminded me. Yeah. Somebody sent me a message on Twitter that they said, can you discuss and can you ask on the on the podcast? Yeah. Okay. So, and it ties in loosely with this.
Okay.
Right. So, if you are getting sucked off, but you don't come,
right,
is that still technically a blowjob?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as my dick's in someone's mouth, I've had a blowy.
Yeah. Otherwise, what is it?
Yeah, exactly.
What's the word for it?
I mean, look, it's a half a job. You know, you've not completed the full job.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna have to go back the next day and finish it off. But yeah,
we'll get some lads round.
Yeah,
get a white van.
But like, you know, you count as having shagged someone as soon as your dick's gone in him.
Yes.
So like, I've shagged your mouth if my dick's been in it.
Well, this is it. Like, a blow. It does sound an awful lot like a guy who was cheated on his missus.
Yeah, he goes, this doesn't count. Doesn't count, didn't finish. Like, I don't think your missus is going to take that.
Didn't do anything at all.
Why are you complaining about? I didn't even come. It's not.
That's the bit you're angry about, because my seed should only go in you.
Yeah. Like, I had a threesome once, but I couldn't finish because I was on too much cocaine. But it still happened.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know what? Here's a story while we're sharing.
Okay.
It takes me quite a while to come.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
This is not information I needed.
No, I want you to know, and I'm not
bad circulation, innit?
No, I'm not. Right. So here's the thing. I'm not saying it in a bragging way, like fucking
like weirdly too long.
Like, hey, look at me. It's the opposite of premature ejaculation.
Yeah.
Right. Whatever.
You got a very like unsensitive dick because of all the shit you've done to it.
But here's the
once you've cheese grated your knob, it's very hard to go back to a wank.
Once you've rat trapped your fucking bell to oblivion. So here's the thing, though, is I'm not saying it as a brag, because as far as I'm concerned, like, I have an all right dick. I'm all right in bed. I wouldn't say I'm great. Do you know what I mean? I'm okay. No one wants to sit through an average film for 3 hours.
Sure.
Do you know
Keep
what I mean?
It tight.
This is it.
Yeah,
this is it. So I'd much rather.
Dick needs an editor.
I'd much rather just be 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas I'm full on fucking Kill the Irishman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'd rather be Wall-E.
Yeah, you're basically the Hobbit at this point, aren't you?
Exactly.
Didn't need 3 sections.
Fucking Lord of the Mings.
Well, what lovely information for me to know. Do you want to see another one?
Yeah.
Come on, let's have another one.
Let's have one more.
One more before we go.
One more.
Oh, which one to choose?
Never be enough.
Okay. Have you ever seen? You must have seen Mission Impossible.
Dun 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 dun. Tom Cruise is a secret agent, and he kills people.
Do you want to see an updated version of it someone's made?
Okay. Stop. So this appears to be a woman. Oh dear God in hell.
It's not a woman.
It's a man swinging by his fucking cock and balls.
And his arsehole is so stretched it's now up where a fanny should be, because his arsehole has been pulled round. Oh my
God. So yeah, I actually thought that this was a woman.
No, but if you look where his arsehole is, it's totally smooth. And there's now a slit here. Maybe it's a hermaphrodite. Does look like a vag, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But there's also a dick. So that's definitely a cock and bollocks.
Oh my God, he's hanging upside down just off his own dick. And
look how dark that has gone.
His dick doesn't look like a dick at this point.
It looks like it's
It looks like the top of a walking stick.
Yeah, it looks like Luke Ayling's hair. You know, he's got it up in a bun.
It looks like Jeremy Beadle's hand, doesn't it?
It does a bit. It's got a bit of that about it.
Yeah, it's
but
sort of
like how it looks now.
Deformed stump.
Yeah, it's really, really gnarly, this one. It's so long as well.
It's so long.
Like, still hanging from that. Oh, grabbing the toes now. Bit of a trick. Spin around. I wish this video was slightly higher resolution.
He's spinning round. He's literally managing to spin round.
Yeah. I mean, look, in terms of gymnastic technique, you've got to give it to him.
Oh, yeah, this is...
If you did this at the Olympics, if you don't get a gold, I'd be furious.
The girl equivalent of this is those aerial hoops. This is what guys do.
Yeah, this is the bloke version. Are you telling me you wouldn't see this show? If you were on holiday in, like, Thailand and they were like, hey, we've got a show, right? Guy spins around hanging from his dick. You wouldn't go pay a tenner to see that?
I wouldn't, no.
What else are you doing that's better than that?
Literally anything. It's horrific.
The problem is, I do want to...
Also, poor guy, tenor. Listen, lads, if you want to stay on the books here, you got 3 shows. 7, 9 and 10. But my poor penis.
Well, like, I just want to see this in slightly higher resolution so I can work out the bum vag situation. Because, like, it is a little bit low res, this video. If anyone has a higher quality version of this, please send it.
Oh, mate, his dick looks like, you know them ducks that go for a drink constantly?
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Like, that This is what I'm worried.
I actually think that's a skin tear.
It could be. It could be a tear. It could just be like a stain. It's just, I don't know what it is quite going on there.
How do you find out you can do that?
I mean, you've got to work up, surely. Surely starts off like tugging his dick with like ropes. You're like, I could do this quite hard. Maybe try weights.
He'll be on Britain's Got Talent next year.
Is it?
He'll be on Britain's Got Talent next year. Little kids doing scooters.
Mate, that's better than a kid in a scooter, isn't it?
It's
more impressive.
Yeah, but this time the rope will snap or something, and then he'll get a second.
Just look how long that bit between where his bollocks is now and like his body.
Yeah, it's not good, that, is it?
That's not.
It's not good.
It's got to cause you some fairly serious damage. If we've got any doctors watching, let us know what he might have done to himself here. By essentially hanging himself off his dick.
You, and I'm convinced of this, right? If you are doing this to your cock, you cannot have sex ever again.
I mean, like, surely not immediately after.
No, but I imagine that it must desensitise your dick so much.
Yeah, this guy takes ages to come. You know he's taking a while.
Great. Well, I'm building up quite the club, aren't I?
And yeah, you're not going to be able to do it with just a hand shandy with him, are you? You're really going to have to do some shit to that dick. You're going to have to fucking knock it about. You're really going to have to treat it badly. Basically, you're going to have to treat his dick like it's Rihanna and you're Chris Brown. Is what you're going to have to do to it. Fucked, man.
That's such a beautifully contrived way of putting in a joke about Rihanna getting beaten up.
Yeah, his dick looks like a driver from a golf club set. Just got that big.
Looks like Jada Pinkett Smith's head.
It's a little bit darker, if anything. A bit more hair on it.
There's more hair on that ball sack. Fucking Will Smith's going to kick the door in now, isn't he?
Mate, I'd love to see him running and slap that right on the bollock.
Oh, God.
Man. How do you get down?
I don't think that's his concern.
No, I think it's about to very much become his concern. Because he starts off, he's on a step over here. And he's sort of like swing. So he's got to get himself back to that swing. I wish I could tell what this is. I just want to know. Maybe it's like a hermaphrodite. Because it looks like a vag underneath the bollocks.
Oh, God, but if he treats his dick like that, what does he do with his vag?
It's probably not going to be great.
Fire eating.
Puts a hook up it.
What, like a butcher's?
Yeah, just hanging from that, dangling.
Yeah, just people walking past going, is he halal?
I'm pretty sure this is haram. I don't know the full rules of Islam, but I'm pretty sure this is a no-no.
We should find out. We should find out what the full rules are.
Right, I'm pretty sure. I'll ask some of my Muslim mates. I'm like, are you allowed?
You don't have any.
I've got loads of Muslim mates. Shout out Mubs, he watches this. Mubs from Dan Daniel. He's Muslim.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. He's not a very good Muslim, but he is one.
Yeah.
All right, he's my mate. What else?
Ishan will know.
Yeah, Ishan will know. Also one. We're just going to start listing brown people now.
Yeah.
Yeah. We know them. It's all right. We've got friends who are brown.
Yeah. Have I ever told you about the time I went to a mosque?
No.
I went to a mosque with like a school visit thing.
Right.
Great carpets.
Yeah, well, you got to take your shoes off.
Yeah, you got to take your shoes off.
Very
Carpets.
lush pile, is it?
Very lush pile.
Also, you got to like get down on your knees a lot when you're praying. So you
It's
want
what
a
I
bit
took
of
away.
cushion.
It's what I took away from it.
It's just sensible.
Everyone else took away like really like, oh my God, like inclusivity and stuff. And I was like, where did you get these
Tell you
carpets?
what, the natural lighting here is lovely.
Seriously, no, honestly, whoever it is that supplies carpets to mosques, superb.
I don't think it's like one guy, but like I don't think there's like one mosque guy. Just like that's his job. It's like I just do mosque carpets, mate. That's all I do.
I would have it. I'd have it for my bedroom.
Yeah.
Not even messing.
Well, I'm sure like around Manchester in particular, there's a lot of like carpet providers that would do that.
So plush.
Yeah.
So fucking plush.
I'm sure if you went into like one of like the Asian like carpet sellers and just went, I want mosque grade.
If you had to get something from a church to have in your house, what would you have?
An altar boy.
What? To hold the towels in the bathroom?
Yeah. No, I'd have a confession booth. Just with a glory hole in it.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Forgive me, Father, for I'm about to sin.
Did you ever go to confession?
Nah, I'm Protestant, my family.
I went to confession. So
You're a Catholic?
I was brought up Catholic, but
Right.
then it quickly got denounced as soon as one of my grandmas died.
Right, yeah.
They were like, you don't have to do this anymore. Don't worry about
I
it.
stopped going to Boys Brigade, which was an offshoot of church. When it
Boys Brigade.
I stopped going.
I mean, that does literally sound like rape in waiting, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, like I dodged it. But
really? Ninja with cocks.
but no, like it's. I stopped going to that when it clashed with Robot Wars. That was when I denounced my faith. I was like,
wow.
No true God would make me miss Robot Wars.
No, absolutely not.
And it wasn't. It wasn't like Bloody Now where you could watch it on catch up.
No, if you wanted to see Hypnodisc, you had to be
there. You had to be there.
Had to be there. Sir Kill-A-Lot waited for no man. Yeah, man. I went to church. I did confession a couple of times. It's so bollocks. They'd all go, all right, come in, and then they'd go, oh, forgive me, Father, I've sinned. And the priest would go, what have you done? And you'd be like, oh, I've just been like hard work. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just like
keep touching myself. And they'd be like, go on.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
I keep wiping my cum on the pews.
Yeah, Josh Pugh.
Danny Pugh, the footballer.
Fuck off, Danny Pugh.
So,
He seemed like a nice enough bloke. It was just very depressing when we signed him for a second time.
he had loads of mayo on the back of his head. It's all Quinn wiping cum on him. Imagine if you ever listened to that.
I know. I do retract my fuck off, Danny Pugh. He always tried hard. He just wasn't very good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
It's not his fault.
Kind of warm yourself to that, don't
Yeah.
you? But yeah, you go, oh, mate, I just like, sometimes like, I don't do my own work and stuff. I'm just a bit of a mad one, me. And they go...
I'm a bit of a mad one, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, 5 Hail Marys, you mad cunt. Now off your fuck.
Quite literally.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they'd go 5 Hail Marys and 3 Our Fathers.
Yeah.
And you go, all right, okay. And then I'd sit there and
Do you reckon they've got a little spreadsheet where they can like cross-reference like crimes versus Hail Marys?
Mate, I honestly reckon...
I've done a rape. That is going to be 50.
I honestly reckon that they literally just go...
Yeah, they're eyeballing it, innit?
Yeah,
They're just going,
They go,
15.
You look like you're 10, we'll just halve it, and then that's what you do. Do you know what I mean? But I remember, aged about 6, I would say, sat there, and I'm going, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses. We forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Our Father, wait a minute. Does anyone know that I'm doing this?
Yeah, Jesus.
No,
The
well,
little baby Jeebus, he
God.
knows.
God probably knows, but I was
Yeah.
like, he's probably busy.
Yeah, but he also, like, the idea is he knows everything. He's omnipotent and omniscient.
Yeah.
So,
And omnibenevolent.
Yeah.
That's all loving as well. But that is only with the
Unless
God.
you're a gay.
That's the God of classical theism that you're talking about then. You say, yeah, like you know what you bloody...
I was captain of the Boys Brigade Bible study team, I'll have you know.
You don't know what the God of classical theism is. How
Also-
dare you go, yeah, like you know.
My mum's got a theology degree.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
But she's an RE teacher, isn't she?
Yeah. Put the dots together.
They are like, again, I'm not slagging your mum because she is already. Hey, I'm not slagging your mum off, but in the grand scheme of teachers,
Oh, it's
there
the,
is-
the lowest rung. It's one above PE.
Yeah. So there is an unwritten hierarchy amongst teachers about what is and isn't the most important.
Oh, no, 100%.
And maths and English sit top of that tree.
Yeah.
Science just kind of dip in
Yeah.
every once in a while. And then history and geography and all that, they know that they're... And then it's like technology and stuff like that. And then it's RE, and then it's PE, and then it's music and art. Music and art are at the absolute bottom. When a music teacher pipes up in the staff room at a staff meeting, I just think everyone goes, "Oh, shut the fuck up, Mr. Dunderdale.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you know? You play the tambourine to children. Shut up."
But like that's why my mum became an RE teacher a bit. She's interested in like theology and stuff, but also she was aware that it was a bit of a DOS and she'd get promoted quickly because no one else wants to do it.
Yeah, there's not many jobs either as well. So when you get into one school, you just got to fucking sit
Well,
there.
she was always grand with that. She became a head of department pretty quick. And
But again, head of department in RE doesn't mean anything because
No, but
it's head of 2 other people.
yeah, exactly. So she got a head of department department's wage and had fuck all to do. She's an absolute ledge.
That's actually quite
smart woman.
It's quite good, but totally expendable. Like, so. For me personally, if
she works in a cat sanctuary now. She's out that game.
Well, she ever needs to get rid of a cat sanctuary. If she ever needs to get rid of any cats, I do know a pub.
Really filter them out a little bit.
Yeah. Really whittle down the numbers.
Yeah.
You know, congratulations, fucking Mitzi the cat. You stayed at the Long-Term Arms forever now.
Yeah. Forever.
Yeah. Your forever is going to be between 9 and 12 months.
Yeah.
When some mental woman tries to... Oh, the woman as well. She was getting pissed behind the bar.
That's a sign of a good pub. When you got someone with a severe drinking problem behind the bar.
Yeah, well, this is it. She wasn't getting pissed like, "Oi, I'm having a drink."
No, you need someone who like drinks in a sad way. That's what makes a good
drunkenness. Pub. She drunk in a, well, if I don't drink this, no one will kind of way.
Yeah. This sounds like the best pub on earth. I'm well up for a trip.
Should we go? You have a little trip?
All right, let's do it. Should we bring some of them? Should we turn up with like 50 Patreons? Oh
my God, that'd be fucking...
Should we have a little day out?
That would be fucking well funny.
Just go take them over on just like a random afternoon so they've got like one woman on staff and we turn up with like 50 people.
That'd be really fucking funny.
Right, we'll work out a date in the Discord.
Right, okay. Fine. I'm so on board for that.
Get in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord already, get on it. It is I don't know how you do. Oh, you get in the click the link in the
click the link
link tree. It's below in the description or whatever. Join the Discord. If you get in there, we will plan a little day out to the pub. Me and Freddie will be there, and
that sounds fucking honestly as well. Because the thing is,
I hope they sell Monster Energy at this pub.
No. She will have no idea what that is. No. She honestly will have no fucking idea.
Just everyone order Monster.
Mate,
as well.
There was Tia Maria behind the bar. I swear to God, if you came out, it'd come out like syrup.
Yeah.
It'd come out like
it's like when Indiana Jones is getting the fucking chalice. Like one of them, innit?
Oh, mate, she had a cough as well, and she was coughing in all the drinks. She's fucking...
Oh, this is amazing. Right, whoever gets the toenail in their drink wins. Right, we'll give you a prize. We'll give you some like DMT merch or something as a prize if you get a toenail.
Rob's antifungal cream.
Yeah.
By the way, also cures cancer.
Asterisk. Also cures cancer. All right.
We have to do this, man. I think as well it'd be a really nice thing because that pub is on its fucking arse.
Yeah, it'd be nice. We'll go give it some money. Let's go do it.
And it's so bleak.
All right, we will absolutely do this. So check out in the Discord for that. Also, if you want to see the dark room on the Discord where you can see this video and all the other absolutely minging ones, if you're that kind of wronging, then you need to get on the Discord, but you also need to be part of our Patreon because we can't just show this to anyone. So patreon.com/deadmentalkpod. You can sign up for £3 a month because you missed the £1 deal, I'm afraid. Sign up there and join
you also get an extra episode as well.
You get an extra episode every week. We can't really a lot of podcasts will be like, oh, on the Patreon we really get wild and we take it even further. We literally can't.
I think we can.
We're at 100% on the main episodes.
I think we can get worse.
We'll try. Look, we can't promise it will be worse, but we'll promise we can fucking try. So, get on the Patreon for that. If you want to send us in a video, it's do that via WhatsApp because we need it to be encrypted. Yeah. So it's 07520 644 931. 07520 644 931.
This week on the Patreon, me and Rob are going to both take turns looking at child pornography. So
brilliant. And first one to get a boner wins.
Mate, I've got to confess I'm cheating because I've got a boner just thinking about it.
Also, come see us live. We need to start doing some of these plugs at the start of episodes. It's not just the come see watch all of this. We've got live shows at the Frog and Bucket. We're halfway sold out for the first one, so if you do want to come to the Frog, get on it because I think we might sell it out, which would be awesome. So, the Frog and Bucket in Manchester, what are the dates? Do you remember?
May the 18th, June the 15th.
We've got two of them. There's going to be live roast battles. The first one, we've got a battle between Dean Coughlin and Sam Gore, amongst others. It's going to be fucking class. We're going to have loads of fun. It's going to be dead good. So, get to that. Anything else we need to plug? Get us on social media, all that sort of shit. Tell your mates as well, spread it about, This is this podcast is viral in the sense that, it'll make you itch. So spread it on a little bit. Is that everything?
Yeah.
Watch our various stand-up specials. We've both got stand-up specials.
Don't
on
watch
YouTube.
Rob's.
Watch mine.
Dreadful.
It's much better than
fucking
Freddy.
awful. It's
much better than Freddy's.
So bad.
I mean, watch Freddy's if you just like, transphobia and rape jokes.
Exactly.
Who am I telling here?
I mean, that's literally what I wrote in the fucking blurb.
Yeah, to be fair, he fucking delivers.
The Ron seal of comedy.
Yeah, yeah. In that you like to paint yourself brown.
Yeah, I'm actually working on a new Channel 4 show with David Williams and Matt Lucas next year.
Thank you very much for watching and listening, all that sort of gear. I think we've done everything now, innit? Should we just go?
Yeah, press fuck off on that.
All right.
Fuck